Jack Daniel here. It's another podcast, and joining me on the phone all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, please welcome Money Market Ron.
Well, welcome to Jack Man to Atlanta. Whenever you get your little butt down here, brother, we got Ray Mariner, John Kilgo, all the cats are waiting for you. But, buddy, remember, we don't go to where do we don't go to? We don't go to Paris anymore.
I know. You got this new place called Twist.
Twist at Phipps. That's hard to say.
Twist at Phipps.
Now, buddy, also, I want to tell you the President of the United States is here in Georgia.
Really? He was in Chapel Hill earlier this week doing a big thing on the university campus. So.
Well, he's down here doing a thing with the soldiers. He's giving a speech to the soldiers, which apparently some people like and some people don't. But we're not political, are we?
No, we try not to be.
Well, let's don't be political, because I love Obama, but I can't, I don't want to say that.
Well, you just did.
That's okay. Jack, I'm kidding you. I love Obama. The problem is Congress, man. Congress won't let the guy do nothing.
Yeah, it's very difficult sometimes, isn't it, when you got forces pulling one against another.
Well, also, Jack, remember that picture I have with, what's her name, Pelosi? I mean, I got a picture.
Nancy Pelosi. You have a picture with Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah, but it's not really her. It's some porno star that looks like her.
Oh, that's awesome. I got to have a copy of that.
No, buddy. How much is it going to cost you? 99 cents?
99 cents. So let me ask you a question. It's been a couple of weeks since we spoke because last week we couldn't. You are so busy, Ron, with all your different projects, doing this and that, the reality TV show, The Legends, trying to give some, and let's do our disclaimer. You are not a certified financial advisor, but you have good common sense, have played the market your own special way, and done very well.
Well, Jack, thank you. I scored big on Apple this week, buddy. I got to tell you, everybody else was running from it. You know why I bought Apple? And the Lord didn't tell me to buy Apple. You know who told me to buy Apple?
Who told you, Ron?
For 99 cents, Jack. You're going to have to find out, brother.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, how much money you spent so far?
Who, me?
Yeah, now you said you were at $4 before, but I got to get you up to $20 before I'm happy.
Yeah, my money in the market, usually I try to keep it around $25-$30. I don't go much over that. Right now, I think I'm plus 16.
Plus 16. Okay, well, yeah. You're close enough to 20. But all we need is everybody to put in 20. But we can put some money towards charity. There's a lot of good things. I want to tell you about Calvin, the Megatron Johnson.
Yeah, congratulations to him. He got the cover of Madden 2013, and my guy Cam Newton here didn't get it. But that was nice to see the two of them on Times Square. What a great publicity for both players and both teams.
Well, by the way, you ought to see his Ferrari. Woo!
Oh, really? Got him a Ferrari?
Oh, but it's unbelievable. Yeah. But listen, we'll let Calvin. I'm gonna try to get Calvin on the show sometime. But right now he's at the NFL draft. Remember they started that yesterday, didn't they? Yeah.
Let's see. My Panthers up here picked up Luke. Was it?
I don't know, buddy. But I met two Falcons last night. Sidney B was rapping last night to these guys, and these two big old Falcon guys walk up to Sidney, and because Sidney's on with Calvin, I got Calvin to take Sidney out to throw the ball to him. Mm-hmm. And, buddy, I'm out for 99 cents, buddy. I'm going to show you that film.
You know, if you charge 99 cents for all the dirty pictures you have of people around the country, you really wouldn't have to worry about the stock market.
Well, the good part is my friend Terry Morgan. Mm-hmm. I don't have any pictures of her.
Well, that's a shame. Would you get cracking on that, please?
I'm working on it, buddy. But buddy, she got she's one of the greatest speakers you're ever going to hear.
Really?
For 99 cents, I'm going to let you hear her. But
I've already
have maybe $1.99 for her.
When I called you earlier, I heard her in the background. I've already heard her, and I didn't have to pay 99 cents.
Well, buddy, next time you see her, will you buy her dinner?
I will, sure.
Okay, and I'll tell you about Delta Airlines and her one day, and we'll talk about the Secret Service one day, but not today. Today's not today. President Obama was here. Right. He got out of Atlanta. Great, thank goodness. The South is a very scary place to be sometimes.
I want to ask you a question. I guess this is a very fair money market Ron question. I saw this thing, and you live in Atlanta. The Atlanta Falcons want to build a football stadium with a retracting lid that costs $947 million. That's almost $1 billion, money market Ron.
That's chump change, brother. Go ahead. What else?
What do you think about that? I mean, they would have to tear down the 20-year-old Georgia Dome in order to do that. Don't you think that's like ridiculous? When is it too much?
We will not get a Super Bowl until that happens, Jack.
Oh, you think that's what it's about?
No, I know.
Well, you know that's what it's about.
Well, because the NFL. Remember, one of my best friends is Franco Harris and Bruce Smith.
That's right.
So again, buddy, this is not inside for information, but Arthur Blank wants a new one. He's going to get it, but he's going to have to put some money up because the city ain't got the money no more.
Right. And so he wants a Super Bowl in his house, and in order to do that, we got to have a new stadium with a retracting roof.
Why do you think they went to Detroit? Why do you think we went to Minneapolis?
That's true. Makes sense, I guess.
Well, buddy, so you know what? It's just very common sense. The problem is we can't tell people that. For 99 cents, brother, we're going to tell them.
Tell them for 99 cents.
That's all, but it's called iTunes. It's very simple. I don't know why nobody else thinks of that. What's wrong with you people? How about Amazon.com? By the way, PayPal, I'll be using PayPal also.
All sorts of ways to get this vast vault of knowledge.
Well, hey, listen, it's only cost you 99 cents. If America can't pay 99 cents, then the Chinese are going to take us over, which they almost have, as we talked about before.
They own most of our debt anyway. We talked about that last time.
Yeah, well, buddy, they're buying more. The good part is America, listen, the market's up again today. Mm-hmm. We're in a bull market. We talked about it 4 years ago. If you listened to us, you'd be up 2,000% on Apple and Google.
That was like 2,100%, wasn't it? Actually,
well, whatever. But listen, it doesn't matter. Hey, even if you're up 1,000%, brother, I mean that's the way you go.
Right.
It's called dollar cost averaging, though, Jack. Between you and I, that's what we talk about. $100 a month for the people that have money. Put $100 a month in. I started with $400, and then I went with another $5, so I had $900. But buddy, I came out of my car and started with $400. If I can.
How many years ago, Ron?
Gosh, that was back in 1984.
Okay, so.
I don't know how many years, but I'm old now.
When Van Halen did jump, you got into the market.
No, David Lee Roth, buddy. I can't talk about him. I'm sorry, buddy. I love Sammy Hagar. I love Sammy Hagar's new book too, by the way.
Oh yeah, well Van Halen was just in town here in Charlotte night before last.
They invited me down. You know what? Eddie Van Halen's a good friend also, and they invited me here too. But you know what, buddy? I don't have time for Van Halen right now because all they're doing is playing the old stuff. They
played a couple of new songs and it wasn't bad. David Lee Roth, still quite the. He looks like a rooster up there strutting around.
He does look like a. Can I tell a story, or is this?
No,
okay?
You can tell a story.
Well, let me tell you about David Lee Roth. He had me kicked out of a concert one time because I was out with Van Halen, and he'd heard that I was with Van Halen. Of course, Sammy had just started.
Right.
So I went to go see. Remember, he had was it Josiah? Whoever he got, a great guitar player, was playing with David Lee Roth. Well, they found out that Ron Herbert was backstage.
Troublemaker Ron.
Well, buddy, I was just back there because I like music, but I'm back there. They found out, and they escorted me out the building.
Unbelievable.
So I have nothing to say about David Lee Roth, but I never really met the man, so I can't. All I know is that Eddie told me he would stand in front of a mirror naked and tell all the girls they couldn't come backstage so he could look at himself.
Well, that creeps me out, Ron. I'll be real honest with you.
I'm sorry, but listen, that might cost $1.99 for me to tell that story.
I believe you might get $3.99 for that one from some people.
Hey, by the way, I have his picture.
Do you really?
No.
I don't care.
For 99 cents, you'll find out, buddy. That's all.
So where's our buddy Ray Mariner? You said that he may stop.
Ray Mariner's on his way here, buddy.
Stop by?
He's going to stop. He wanted to say hi to you, but listen. You know how Ray is right now. But he's in the middle of. John Kilgo's getting married this September 14th.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The beautiful Sharon White, who remember we gave
a
couple of years to.
And by the way, for those listening who don't know who we're talking about, Ray Mariner and John Kilgo, both old friends of mine and Ron's, and they both did radio in Charlotte. And now Ray's doing mornings at Star 94 in Atlanta. And John
the Cindy and Ray show, buddy, remember?
Yeah, the Cindy and Ray show. And Kilgo is like I don't know what he is. Tell us
he's a senior vice president.
Vice president, that's it.
Of Cumulus Broadcast.
Yeah.
And he's the one that works his ass off like Lou Dickey, all those cats, man. They work their ass off.
It is a very crazy business that I'm in. You got out of the music business, and now you're just doing so many different types of projects. I want to read the book you have to be writing.
Well, listen, I've already written the book, and a friend of mine, his name is John Lee Hancock. He did The Blind Side, and I'll tell you that story, but that's going to cost you a lot more. You're going to have to go to the movie to see that. It's going to be $7.99.
I gotcha.
But anyway, Jack, quit laughing at me, buddy. I'm telling you, I'm serious.
I'm just getting a kick out of these old stories that you're telling.
Okay. Well, listen, I have a lot more to say, but we still have to remember we're even on our bets. Remember, you won one and I won one. This year, I think the Falcons are going to kick y'all's butt.
I don't know. We might have to double that bet this year because I'm feeling pretty good about the pick yesterday for linebacker, even though I was having a tough time with his name earlier.
Well, listen, the good part for me is I got Calvin Megatron Johnson's going to tell me how to make sure that we were able to jump over top of the defense of the Charlotte. I mean, so what's it called? The Panthers?
What's it called? You know exactly what it's called. Don't pull that mess on me. And let me ask you another question. What about the Madden curse, huh?
Well, listen, you know what Megatron says? He says, buddy, they try to kill me on every play. What's the difference now?
That's true.
I mean, he just got some money for this one. By the way, what a nice man he is. He's at Georgia Tech. You know what, man? He's a brilliant man, and his family lives here close. Again, we don't want to necessarily say where we live.
Right.
But I'll just put it, he's in the state of Georgia, and he ain't in Detroit. You know what I'm saying,
right.
brother?
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
I think
he
he just signed a big contract, too, plus he gets the cover of Madden. So he's going to be, if he wasn't already a high-profile player, and he was, he's going to be certainly in everybody's sights as the season starts here, you know.
Well, listen, buddy, there's a lot of things I can tell you. And, again, I'm going to just say it one more time because I'm sure everybody's tired of hearing about the 99 cents. But let me tell you about where the 99 cents goes.
Uh-huh.
It goes to help charity.
Okay. Well, that's
but
nothing wrong with that.
It also goes to fund us. I mean, I can't – this ain't free. I mean,
right.
But for 99 cents, at least America and the world – but I got people in China. Problem with China is they keep blocking my Facebook, buddy. What's the deal with that?
Well, I don't know. I think the people in China are kind of upset about your comment that they had bought off all our debt.
No, really?
I think they're trying to block you.
They did block me, buddy. They did block me. I cannot get through China.
They feel like if Money Market Ron gets into China and takes over that country, what's next? The world? I don't know.
No, buddy. Listen, buddy. All I can say is that I'm happy to be American. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad that I finally got out. Buddy, I've lost 26 pounds.
I haven't seen you in a while. I got to get down there so we can go to Twist.
Well, we go to Twisted Phipps. It's very hard to say, but we go to Twisted Phipps. Also, we go to Bistro Nico, and tonight we're going to a place called Ocean Prime to see a young star by the name of Bria. Bria Cam is her name.
Okay, all right.
And I'll send you some music on her, but right now, buddy, I got too many record companies trying to sign her, and I got to make sure all my stuff's done.
Well, visit Ron's website. It's moneymarketron.com, also bonusmusic.com, and you can keep up with all his crazy projects and his advice, common sense advice, on just getting involved in the stock market, playing it a little bit at a time, a little bit here, a little bit there. And, one day, we all aspire to be like you, Ron.
Well, no, buddy, it makes your dreams come true, buddy. Remember, I was homeless at one time, and I came out of my car. But now Bruce Hornsby had a lot to do with that, so we got to thank Bruce Hornsby. I got to thank Jeff McCluskey for giving me and Bobby Poe Jr. and Bobby Poe Sr. There's a lot of people to thank here, Jack, but you and I have been to a few of those conventions. Mike Donovan, I mean, how about all those cats?
We have to tell
Eddie Money.
Next week, let's tell some Bobby Poe stories. You want to?
Buddy, I got one about the death of John Iswell.
Wow.
You know that Bobby Poe was there that night?
Really?
Junior.
Mm-hmm.
And he got him a record deal. But the problem is the guy thought it was Geffen Records or some other record. The guy thought he signed to Geffen Records, went around and went crazy and started doing a lot of whatever he did, and he ended up killing himself.
Well, that's nuts.
That is nuts, but 99 cents. But that might cost $2.99. I won't let Bobby. How about if we let Bobby Poe tell you the story?
We'll get him on the show.
I've already got it recorded, bro.
We'll conference call. Well, you get the audio, and we'll play it on the next show. Okay.
I've already got it, buddy. It's sitting here, and for 99 cents, Jack. Now, by the time you get through this phone call, buddy, you'll be up to $20, right?
I know. Yes, I will be close to 20. I'm sure.
Well, Miss Terry Morgan said she'd throw the extra 20 in also.
Bless her heart, as we like to say in the South.
She's a sweetheart. Well, buddy, thank you so much for having me on the show, my friend. And you know, my advice to you is free. Jack Daniel always gets. And by the way, we'll be seeing you. Where are we going to see you? Where somewhere in Georgia?
Dahlonega, Georgia, at Three Sisters Vineyards, weekend of June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. My band Route 66. We always play the Georgia Wine Fest down there. Looking forward to that again. Okay?
And by the way, I have a special guest I'll be bringing. But buddy, as you know what it's going to cost you.
I know, 99 cents. Money Market Ron. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you next time, Ron.
Thank you, my friend. Talk to you later soon.
And we're clear.
We're clear. Was that a good one?
That was a great one.